Hey, good afternoon, fam. Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hey, listen. So I wanted to give um a word of advice, confidence, whatever you want to call it, to you guys today, right? Um, I know this week the production has been um lacking a little bit. But here's what I want to tell you, and I know the leads in the system is not that much, right? But this is my advice to you guys, right? Because these are the times that make or break an individual, right? Okay, this has happened before, so I've been at this now for over a decade, so it's nothing new. Due to my experience, I kind of know how to overcome it and handle it and stuff like that, and I'll share that with you guys in a minute. But this is where your mental have to come into play. Okay, this is where your creativity have to now come into play, right? If you own a business, right? Just because people are not coming to your store doesn't mean you close down the store for that day and go home. You understand? You would never survive that way. Okay, so what I want to share with you guys is one. I'm so proud of you guys who are pushing forward. I talked to a few people this past few days. They let me know what they're doing and how they're progressing and things like that. So I'm so proud of you guys. For the ones who I haven't spoke to, yes, there's no leads, right? But what I've always said is this: whatever leads you've purchased in the past, those are your leads. Okay, and you keep calling them or keep texting them until you get what you want out of it. Okay, now some might say, well, isn't that I'm texting too much? And well, you can never text too much, you can never call too much. Okay, remember, it's a business, and with no income coming in from your business is going to die. Without you continually to make calls and dials and that, you're going to kill your momentum, and momentum is the hardest thing to get going. It's great when it's going, but to get it going is the hardest thing. Okay, so what I would say to you is this: in times like this is what I've done in the past. I usually would take out a piece of paper. Well, number one, let me back up. In times like this is where my visualization come into play. Is where my goals that I'm writing down every single day come into play. Okay, I write my goals down every single day, and in the morning and at night, so my mind can go to work for me. And this is very important. You need that at this moment. But outside of that, I would take out a piece of paper. A couple of things I do: take out a piece of paper and jot down people who I have not spoken with in reference to my business as of yet. People who I have not spoken with and told them that I sell insurance. I also write down people who I know that have children, people who I know that are married, people who I know that own homes, and start to those what you call your warm market. I'm not a huge fan of warm market contacts and stuff like that. I do it, but I'm not a huge fan because I have leads to call from and stuff like that. And I've been doing this for so long now. Actually, my warm market calls me. I don't call them. But in the initial beginning, yeah, I had to do what I had to do. That's one. Two, some of you guys have clients. Some of you guys have had clients for over a year now. You can call them and do annual reviews, see what you can do for them. Okay, you can also call them and say, hey, listen, I'm running for a promotion or a contest, which some of you guys are. We actually have a couple of contests going on right now within our direct base shop. We also have some in Equus. Some of the providers also have some too. So you're not lying. You're calling your clients asking for their help to help you grow your business. But you just don't sit back and fold your arm and watch TV or Netflix or whatever like that and say, hey, I don't have any leads, so I can't work. This is a time where I think some of you guys will have to grow up. Okay, you have to grow up in business. What I mean, not as an individual, but just grow up in business. Okay, and these trying times will make or break you, and it might be like this for a minute because again, it's just the economy. It is what it is. But let me tell you something: millionaires are made at these moments because when everybody else stop working, they continue to plug away, and millionaires are made at this specific moment. So that is the advice that I want to give you guys today is, listen, it is now Wednesday, And I don't think we have anybody who's written anything on the books this week besides for myself and one other person, as far as I know. I'm sorry. 3 people. I'm sorry. This week. Okay? And I had to throw this message out because let me tell you, I feel your pain. You know, I understand what's going on. It's actually going on not only across the company, but across the nation. It is what it is. You know, it's I don't want to use the word a recession, but let me tell you something about recession though. You know who thrives in recession? Insurance industries. Insurance industry thrive during recession. That's when we make most of our money. When I came into this business, my very first year, because I left the car dealership. That was in 2008, 2009. It was a recession. And that year, it was say, oh my God, you are not going to make it. The recession, nobody going to buy insurance. That first year, I did $60,000 as a first year insurance agent. In a recession, first year, didn't know nothing. So listen, I hope that helps somebody. Because you gotta plug away. I've been up this morning since I think I started my day at 7:45 is when I started to open up my laptop and start to go to work. I took a break when I get my haircut. I'm about to eat some lunch now, and then after that, I'm about to plug away, dialing, texting, calling clients, like getting birthday calls out. Like it's gonna be a serious day today. Because I myself also have to personally produce. So like I said, I'm feeling your pain too. You understand? But again, the difference is based on my experience, I understand this is that time where you have to double down. That's all it is. Is that moment where you have to double down. Maybe for some of y'all who are so new, you may have to triple down. This is where work ethic comes into play. This is where massive work ethics come into play. How bad do I want this thing? I may have joined at a time when the economy is not great. Great! Doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Doesn't matter. You can still make it happen. It's all on your thought process and how you thinking about the whole thing. There's some people who start this business when the economy is great and don't do nothing. There's people who start this business when the economy is bad and they flourish. It's a personal decision. Get off the bench, get in the game. Get off the bench, get in the game. Get off the bench, get in the game. Cut off Netflix, cut off YouTube, get off Facebook, hit the phones, and change your lives. Hit the phones and change your lives. The weather is nice. It's going to be nice this whole week. There's going to be a bunch of people on picnics and stuff like that. I know a lot of people are waiting on Memorial Day and wait to go do things and party. Memorial Day. Now, this is where you're going to see the top 5 to 1% say, forget Memorial Day. I'm working. Memorial Day is a great weekend to make massive sales because it's typically a 4-day weekend, typically most of the time, and people are home. I'm not saying don't enjoy yourself. It's not. Please don't nobody text me or call me and say, what you trying to say? We shouldn't take a day off? Of course not. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying you're a business owner. Be smart about your business, is what I'm saying. When you decide to be a business owner, at that point, you've decided that some things you just have to temporarily do away with. Hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. Talk to you soon.